Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of New Books. I am your host, DeathMetalHero, and with me is an alum of this show, actually. Edwin's been on the show several times promoting books. So welcome back, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely, man. It's always a fun time hanging out, talking comics. And you got all kinds of ideas in comics that you're putting out. So, I mean, it's always something fresh and something new. So what have you been up to since the last time we talked?
Running a crazy Ace 2 campaign. It's been nonstop with a lot of highs and lows.
That's making comics, from what I understand.
That's the life. And now I got this new project called BLOODBONE, which I'm super excited to finally launch.
Hell yeah. And you're doing it a little bit different this time than previous campaigns. So we'll get into that in just a second. Let's go ahead and say hi to the chat. What's up, American Comics? Hail, good to see you. Skull Flying Feline, good to see you, beautiful. Looking forward to seeing you later. I'm actually going on a road trip to go see this lovely lady right here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, gonna be a good time. I love road trips. They are one of my favorite things. I don't know. I just something about the open road and listening to music, or listening to an audiobook or something like that, and just paying attention to traffic, making sure people aren't acting crazy and whatnot. But like just being on the open road, going for a drive. It's fun.
Not like a nice little road trip. Just crank up the tunes and just drive.
And now that it's cooling off outside, so like windows down, music up. I mean, it's wonderful, man. Yeah, it's wonderful. So you're looking forward to spooky season, as they say.
I'm not October. The biggest Halloween person. I enjoy other people doing it, like I do like going to like haunted houses and stuff like that. But as far as like me and all crazy, like I'm good. I'm more like a chill Halloween person. But I enjoy watching people kind of go over the top with it.
Oh, sure. I mean, some of the yard decorations are fantastic. I used to work haunted houses around this time. So it was fun to. I had to operate the guillotine. We had this big wooden guillotine, and somebody would hold like a mannequin head, and so I'd do my little spiel, and then I'd drop the guillotine, and then they'd drop the head, and then I'd pick up the mannequin. It's all bloody and stuff, and I'd hold it up, and if you want to survive, follow your guide, and people would run off screaming. It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Great. That's a great job right there, man. Can't get better.
Oh yeah, I mean it was fun. When I was in college. I worked in the downtown area, and they were doing this, at the oldest wooden schoolhouse. So it was like this extra creepy, like old haunted place. So yeah, it was cool. It was cool. Awesome. This is actually my favorite time of year. I love the fall. Autumn.
Yeah,
crisp air, the leaves changing. I mean, not so much where I'm at. They go from green and alive to dead and brown. That's about it. There's no changing of the leaves where I'm at.
Up here in Massachusetts, you definitely the seasons you feel them in your bones. So this right now is hoodie season. You get bust out all the hoodies that I've been racking up for the whole year, and I'm like, no, this is my outfit. Just grab a new one every day.
Oh yeah, see, I'm kind of looking forward to getting up into cooler climes, so I can actually wear something besides sleeveless shirts. Sleeveless shirts and shorts. That's like my usual gear down here. But I'm looking forward to cooler weather. So you've been reading anything good recently, or you just been full bore creative?
Full bore creative, man. Not just these two. I have something else I'm working on. So it's been a lot of late nights working on scripts and ideas and trying to line up artists, all that fun stuff.
Feline says it's 73 there right now. It's 77 according to my weather here. Theoretically. I don't know how accurate it is, but... Oh, no. 79. Sorry. Yeah. But, yeah. So you got all kinds of stuff cooking. This is what I'm talking about, man. Whenever you come on, you've always got something new. So tell us a little bit about the campaign with Ace. What's going on with that? I know that you said that you've had some ups and downs, and you were telling me backstage you had a little bit of a printer issue. What's going on there?
Yeah, so for the past probably like month and a half, 2 months, I've been dealing with a lot of printer issues. Ordered kind of the first set of Ace Volume 2 comics.
Yeah.
I got the proof in. Proof was great. And then I started getting in some orders. Came damaged. Nothing big. Like the same thing happened with the first one. I was like, all right, get them reprinted, whatever. A couple of weeks later, another batch comes in. That one's also damaged.
Oh, no.
They shipped them separately instead of placing the whole order together. So I had to wait another week to get a third box. That one came damaged. At this point, I'm just like, what are you doing here? Like,
how are they damaging them? It must be the way they're shipping them or packaging them.
Just poor packaging. Like they're just all kind of crammed in and stuff. It's just not the best. So I spent like another week just kind of yelling at them and trying to So finally we have this new order in that's being printed now. Like I showed you, I have this big box here that's like has a bunch of like damaged copies. I was able to save a few, which I'm slowly going to start to try and ship out right now.
Right.
I'm going to do like a big order. I'm going to start sending out the Akula Slam buddies out to people and kind of fulfilling what I can until I get the big order in.
Right.
But yeah, so I should have an update probably end of the week, maybe early next week, and kind of letting everybody know what's going on with that. So, I already sent out the PDFs, stuff like that. So I'm just trying to do what I can until I get the big order in. But
see, and that's important. That's important. Especially when a creator runs into difficulties, that they're open and honest with their backers, saying, "Hey, this is what's going on. I'm doing what I can to fulfill what I can right now." Most people that I have encountered, they're okay as long as there's communication. As long as they know what's going on and they know that you're not going to just up and ghost them and not say a damn thing, people are all right. People understand that life happens, shit happens. Especially with how badly Rini got messed over with with her printing. So that's been a major issue for a lot of people this year. Now, is there any way that you can use those books like as I don't know, are they promotional pieces? Could you could you sell them at a discounted price after you fulfill? Are they just damaged like super?
A good portion of them were just like they weren't really, in my opinion, sellable. So I got rid of those.
Well, I mean, if they're not sellable in your opinion, then don't. And that's unfortunate. And hopefully the printer is going to make right by right by you and the sale. That's damn, man, that's harsh. And I guess some of these printers just don't understand that these are supposed to be collectibles. Like they need to be treated with care. They need to be printed properly and they need to be treated with care because, these are not just periodicals or something like that. It's not just a book. It's something that people are putting into their collections, to hold on to for a while. So, and their first print runs are supposed to be, they're supposed to be good. I mean, theoretically. So.
Yeah, so so they say like with bad comes good. With Bloodbone, I'm actually using a brand new printer, which I've been kind of contemplating. So I got to try them out.
Right.
So far, they've been really good. I'm actually gonna get the Joe Ball cover comics. I'm gonna get printed through them because I've been really kind of liking how they've been doing customer service and everything, and their turnaround time's a little quicker than the other one. So
dude, that's great.
Yeah, so
no, that's great. And see, this is why healthy competition is important because you need to be able to go look at the competitors and see who can do the same thing and possibly has better customer service and is cheaper. There needs to be competition. Otherwise, the progress gets stagnation. Progress becomes stagnation, I should say.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? Well, that's good, man. And so the new book allows you to try a new printer. Allows you to branch out and try something different that you were contemplating before anyway. Hey, what's up, Devil Flyer? Welcome, Za. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But yeah, all right. So tell us about Bloodbone. What's the inspiration for Bloodbone? And I'll bring up the landing page here, because you're doing this one a little bit different. You've got a landing page instead of an Indiegogo, and you're just doing an Ashcan right now. So I know that's a whole lot that I asked you to answer, but give us the inspiration for Bloodbone first.
Yeah, no. So Bloodbone is, I've been looking forward to doing something that was different from the Ace. Kind of wanted to do like a complete 180 from it. I was thinking more kind of like street level villain. I mean, street level kind of like anti-hero, you could almost say. So, came up with a lot of different ideas. And one day, me and the Hardline guys were going back and forth, on a laid down hangout, just kind of talking about 90s comics and stuff. And we started coming up with all these over the top names and stuff for characters, and how everybody, had like their first name was Blood.
Oh, yeah.
So we were just like having fun. And then Phil was kicking around ideas. We were all like throwing it out. And Phil came out with Bloodbone. And I was like, you know what? That sounds perfect. Like that's a name right there. And I've been looking for like a character to kind of match that. So the name and the kind of the rough idea came together. And, once I came up with the idea of this kind of like big powerhouse kind of character, kind of just like able to like rip people in half and stuff. I thought of Donald, which, I've worked with Donald before. He did a great job with the Ace Volume 1 cover.
Yeah. And here's some of the artwork right here.
So,
look at that.
Donald was the perfect guy for it. So I gave him the we've been kind of working slowly on this for probably the last year.
That's awesome. He's definitely changed up his style a bit to be more cartoony. I mean, he did Brutus. I fucking loved Brutus.
Yeah.
That was fun. So he does big bruiser characters really well. His page composition, his layouts, our boy Donald loves comics, and he's good at making comics. We should have invited him. I don't know what he's doing. He's probably on the crapper or something like that, honestly.
Yeah, he's probably, the kids hanging all over him right now while he's trying to draw
probably.
Something.
Probably. I miss Donald, though. I haven't talked to him in a while. But these are some great looking pages, man. So let's see.
I thought he was absolutely perfect for it, and just kind of like once I started getting the first couple of pages back, I was like, "Yep, this is gonna be good."
Excellent. So Bloodbone is the story of a man who returns to his hometown after several years away to find it has been overtaken by criminals and they are hurting the good people of the city. Now he must use the skills he acquired to become a vigilante and clean up his city the only way he knows how, by breaking bones and spilling blood all over it. Nice. 12-page black and white Ashcan. So this is just going to be a little one-shot, huh?
Yep, this is basically an issue 0, kind of like the old when Wizard Magazine used to have their limited Ashcans.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So like the cool thing about this is like it's its own story and it basically sets up a primer. And if we were to do like a volume, like issue 1 for Bloodbone, it would start kind of picking up right after this, but it'd be its own story. So it's kind of like a very limited, exclusive kind of thing, which I like. So like I said, something completely kind of different from what I've been doing.
Right.
And so
this page is great right here. And just like, so he's clearly like trouncing all the little guys and whatnot, and then clap, and he's like, huh? And this just fucking gigantic ass dude back here.
I always say, man, there's always somebody bigger.
Oh yeah, there's always a bigger fish. Always somebody bigger. Yep. That's fucking great, man. Now, who designed your logo?
No, that was How Comics.
Nice.
Yeah, he does all my logos. He's a genius. He actually colored that piece that's going to be the trading card for anybody.
This right here?
For anybody who signed up to the mailing list, they're going to get one of those also.
Awesome. Very cool.
Yeah, I love the little touch he did of putting like basically cover all of him in blood after he's done. Basically, his clothing starts off kind of white, and then by the end it's all red. So it's kind of like,
it just ends up just blood red.
Just unleashed. So I thought it was a cool little visual.
Very cool. So, like I said, you're doing this one a little bit different, and this is just an Ashcan, so they're gonna have to contact you directly for this. Yeah.
But they can use the link that you have at the description.
Yeah. Yeah, I got the link for his PayPal in the description, and just let him know what you're looking to get, and get a little price breakdown here on the landing page, which is nice. So you got a T-shirt, huh?
Yeah, it's it's gonna be a white shirt with just the logo in it. I'm having Brandon Diaz send me. He did like a little test of it, and then he's gonna send it to me this week. So I should probably have it on in a couple of days.
Nice.
I've been looking to do T-shirts for a while, and I thought this was like the perfect time to kind of test it out and see.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, and I love the logo. I think I can use it for a lot of different things too. So.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, logos are great. That's you need them for branding, but if the logo is good enough, it gets the idea of the product across immediately upon looking at it. And I'd say this does. This is pretty bloody. Looks like if I had to guess, just looking at the logo, I would guess like maybe like a beat 'em up a la Splatterhouse. Remember the old game back in the day? Yeah. That's the impression that I get from this. Just looking at the logo, if I didn't know what it was, but it's I dig it, man. I dig it. So yeah. And it's a great deal for the Ashcan and the shirt, $45, because the Ashcan itself is $20, the shirt is $28, so you save a little bit if you get the Ashcan and the shirt, and obviously free shipping in the U.S., which is fantastic. That's awesome, dude. So, why did you decide to go this route for Bloodbone?
To me, I didn't really feel right about doing like a second full campaign. The idea of doing something more limited, kind of appealed to me. When I do campaigns, I'm contacting several artists to do like prints, posters, trading cards. Like it's a big endeavor, and I do it all ahead. So I pay for it ahead before any money comes in. So it takes a lot. This, like I said, I was able to work on this behind the scenes, pay Donald slowly. And just kind of take my time with it, get it all set up, and then have it ready to go.
Nice.
It's a lot kind of less involved. And also, it's going to run for like a limited time. I'm thinking probably 30, maybe 60 days at most. It'll be offered, and because like I said, I'll be kind of hopefully in full fulfillment of the Ace in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So yeah, it allowed me to kind of do both without kind of over extending myself.
Sure. And like you said, you're able to get it done behind the scenes and just pay Donald over time. And since you've been having the printing issues with Ace Volume 2, this gives you something to put out there and keep the keep the beach ball that is the audience attention alive. You know what I mean? Like you gotta keep interacting with your audience, otherwise they find other things to watch. Find other places to interact, and we love the chat, Couldn't do what we do without the chat, but they need attention.
Absolute best. And also, you want to give people curveballs, like people, maybe the Ace wasn't their thing. They weren't really into sci-fi. They weren't really into like that kind of early 90s kind of vibe.
Right.
Bloodbone's completely different. Maybe like guys, there's a lot of Hulk fans that haven't really been fed.
This is kind of a 90s vibe here. I'm getting some Creech vibes from this, and 90s bruisers.
Yeah,
Pitt, Creech, 10th.
Yeah. So,
who did this cover?
This is by Ricardo Jaime.
That's a beautiful cover.
Yeah, he just blew me away when I'm a big fan of like his art style, and had him kind of do the layout, and then once he kind of gave me the pencils and inks, I was like, yeah, you got to color this too. Like it's just like,
that's badass.
Flipping off like this is this is perfect right there. He just like, it just blew me away. Just love the whole design, the whole feel of it. I love how street level it is. Like I said, I've been doing spaceships and talking alien sharks and all this stuff, which is awesome. But you know, you
Right.
kind of want to bring it right back down to the street level kind of stuff. You know, it's kind of what I'm a big fan of also. So it's kind of being able to kind of do these two completely whole different worlds. They don't take place in the same universe or anything. So it just kind of lets me, you know, flex some of my other writing muscles. So.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. Oh, what's up, Fanta? Welcome.
Yeah, Fanta, what's going on?
Hey, Past Master Dan.
Dan, what up?
Throwing some skanks drawers. You can keep the skanks drawers. You don't. You don't need. I want that. I don't want that. I'm good. Listen to the wise feline. Follow that link and go check it out. And when you're ready, message Edwin and get yourself a copy. What's up, Fanta? And Miss Goodstuff. Welcome, Miss Goodstuff. I'm so glad the artwork made it there safe and sound. Whenever I ship artwork out, I always worry about stuff showing up, you know, damaged. So I
especially
ship it in Fort Knox.
I get a lot of orders in, so you never know sometimes, depending on people's post office. You know, the stuff that I get, you're like, did you just have to step on it twice before you?
Right? Did you? I mean, did you just like throw it into the doorway as it was closing, and then like you slammed the door a couple of times? Like, holy hell!
Yeah, you never know.
I got a piece of artwork from Wolverine, and I could stand it up on its side. It would literally stand up because it was like a zigzag. It's like they stuck it in something and then just accordioned it over and over again. It's just terrible.
Crazy.
Yeah. Yep. So you gotta make sure that it is effort prohibitive for them to bend it. Yeah. What were you gonna say?
I don't know. I just wanted to show off the proof for it.
Yeah, oh, look at that! See, he's already got the proof.
Look at this bad boy right there. Look at that shine, the logo.
Oh shit! So you're gonna do a shiny cover on it too?
Shiny cover front and back also has the shine. So.
Nice. All right. Let the shiny covers live. I dig it.
To know about it is the first page. You already saw the images, how it prints out. Look at that beauty.
That's awesome.
Donald's just his work looks even better when you have it in hand. Just like,
yeah.
So much detail.
He's
like
killing
the black and all that. Yeah. So yeah, nice, beautiful 12 page Ashcan. You know.
That's awesome, man. Hell
that's
yeah.
what everybody's gonna get. You know, it's gonna be very limited. I won't be doing the foil on this again.
Right.
You know? And I probably won't reprint anything probably till like way down the line either. So this is gonna be pretty exclusive for anybody who's interested. All you gotta do is hit that PayPal link, send me $20. You put your name and your address underneath in the notes, and when I get everything in, I'll send it up to you. So, nice and simple.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So
that's easy peasy. You know, that's super easy. I mean, and you know, Joe Sontag did something similar with his Reaper Destroyer Ashcan. And it's a good way to build up, you know, good way to build up interest in a character, build up hype. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and the cover looks great.
I was super
What's
happy
up,
when
Tank?
I got that. I was super blown away by it.
Yeah.
What up, Tank?
Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Yeah, this looks really, really cool. So when you said you're going to probably have the campaign, you're going to make this little gem available for what? You said about 60 days?
Yeah, we're thinking.
And then you're just going to print to order, huh?
Yep, and just kind of take out whatever, probably overprint a little bit just in case for damaged or whatever.
Absolutely.
That'll pretty much, it'll be super limited run. Like I said, you know, I won't be doing the foil or anything again for it. So even if like the story gets reprinted, it'll probably will be like way down the line. So it'll be pretty exclusive little kind of thing to have if you kind of dig these kind of characters, these kind of story kind of, like I said, basically like a 12-page kind of action from start to finish. Bloodbone just kind of interrupting this big kind of meeting by this criminal syndicate, and he just kind of goes to town and just
just decides to wreck house.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. That's awesome. Again, here's the previews, preview pages. Clothesline. I love it when Donald does that.
Yeah, he
puts like the sound effects, like, you know, in the page. And this panel down here is just great. He's picking up the dude and just getting ready to throw him. So I mean, and you know, this is just 2 pages. That's all you need to get the idea of what this is, you know. And you said this is going to be a trading card?
Yep. I just ordered the proof for it. Just approved it, so should be getting those in the next couple of weeks. So everything's moving pretty quickly. Like I said, it's a new printer, so hopefully they've been really good so far. So hopefully, you know, there'll be no major issues, and I'll be able to kind of get this out as kind of soon as possible. So.
Could you imagine having arms the size of a human torso?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I mean, if your chest is the size of 5 human torsos, maybe it's you know, it's a proportion thing, you know. So I don't know. Chat full of awesome people. That is right, Tank.
The best.
Love the chat. Chat is great. Mighty awesome of you to say so, Tank. Indeed. And we got Feline tossing out the links for all these awesome people around here. Thank you, darling. Appreciate that. And if you yourself would like to get a copy of Bloodbone, go ahead and hit that PayPal me link and let Edwin know what you'd like. So is everybody going to get a card that orders an Ashcan? Is that how it's going?
For the people who signed up. So I
just for the people who signed up. Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
I downloaded everybody who signed up. I'll be kind of double checking with people.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have all the emails and stuff, so I can match it to their PayPal's. If not, you know, if you're using like a different email, just contact me, and I'll put you down for it. Like I said, right now we're just kind of starting, so it'll be a little bit. You'll have some time to like for any changes or anything. And like I said, my DMs are always open. You can always email me, drawingaces18@gmail.com, with any questions or any kind of thing. You know, I'll try and get back to you as quick as I can. So try to make this as easy as possible.
Heck yeah. And you know, you've been doing this for a little bit, so I mean, people know you. You've fulfilled a few times. So
we're going to do this again. trying to go double up this time.
Well, you know, and again, this is just a quick little one shot. This is a quick little hit, and you know, it's something to give to your audience and offer to your audience. That might be a little different from what you offered before, but also, like I said, to keep that interaction with the audience, keep the interest in, you know, in the brand, which is you and your company, you know, and you know it. I don't know, might give a little influx. And now my question, I guess, is this: after this, are you going to do something else with this character? Like, are you going to do like a full blown story after this? Or does it just depend on how popular this is?
Yeah, I really kind of want to see kind of where the interest is, really. Because like I said, if I do my campaigns ahead of time. So if I do a full Bloodbone thing, I'm going to hire different artists. I'm going to go deep. So,
yeah,
you know, like the best way to kind of make this work is to draw interest, see where things stand. And then, you know, I got to hire Donald to do like a #1. It's going to be like a big endeavor. So this is kind of depending on how it does, what kind of number we hit, what kind of interest, that'll kind of determine. But yeah, man, I'm already kind of writing story ideas and stuff for Bloodbone. Some of the villains, the characters that you see on the cover, there aren't in this, but I already have like a script idea for introducing them and what would be like an issue 1. So like, you know, I already have like different things being done. So it's something that I would love to tackle. Like I would love to do like a full, like, you know, 22, 24 page kind of just real kind of #1, new cover, new everything, and really kind of go full bore on it. It just depends on the interest. You know, the Ace is my baby. You know, that's I'm going to be putting out. I finished the script for Volume 3. Probably be starting it in a couple of months. So that's always going to be my main. But I would love to do something with this. I think like the excitement. I've gotten fan art for this. Like it's been really cool stuff.
That's
like,
awesome, dude.
That people have like already kind of been pumped about the character. So the more they're excited, the more I get excited. I start coming up with ideas and script and stuff. So
yeah. I've been waiting to bring this up. Tank Ferret says, PayPal did me wrong. Is there any other way that I can purchase this book?
Yeah, brother. DM me and we'll get it to you. Just figure something out.
Yeah. See, that's the beauty of this scene. You can talk to people and be like, "Yo, can we work something else out in different payment method?" Because PayPal. PayPal killed Tank's account. I don't know about his parents, but if they did, shame on them. That's fucking terrible. Thank you, Feline. Appreciate it.
True.
Anyone? Yes.
Story.
Yeah, we did. Kim Jong-gi passed yesterday. Well, actually, it was last Monday in Paris, and we just heard about it recently. So, holy shit, Tank. Holding over 1K of my money hostage. That is some bullshit. Jason says he loves you. Pastmaster Dan says he loves you more. That is some bullshit. How do those skinny legs hold up that beast?
As much as I love Donald, he does tend to, draw them a little skinnier in the legs than I'd like. So I gotta talk to him. I gotta tell him beef up the legs. Beef up the legs. I guess
in proportion. Everybody skips leg day. Look at this.
It's kind of like one of his trademarks. His legs aren't supposed to be that skinny, but we'll get it.
Right.
We'll tweak it a little bit for volume 1.
Could you add just a little bit more muscle in there, just a touch, just a skosh?
Kind of like the way Ricardo draws them on the cover is kind of like the way that you should envision them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. See, he's a bruiser. He's upper body strength, but I mean, he's still like if he kicks you, you're still gonna feel it.
You see those legs
don't skip leg day.
We'll get them on the leg day workout for issue 1.
Exactly.
That'd actually be like a great way to open up issue 1. Is him just doing like leg workouts. That'd be I don't know if anybody would get that, but that would crack me up.
Right. Tank says, I love Donald's work. His taste in steak needs improvement, though. Yes. Unfortunately, Donald thinks that shoe leather is steak, which is horrendous and funny at the same time. But, yeah. Yeah, no, poor guy. Doesn't know what a good steak is. Tisk, tisk. Without a proper base, a building or a character will fall. That's right. Take the wheels out from under them, they'll topple over, especially if they're top-heavy like this dude. I mean, to be fair, he could probably just throw one of those meaty fists down and then, get back up real quick. But, anyway. The cat was already dead, Donald. Yes, but, he's got to make sure that it's extra dead and, that he could tan it and wear it if he needed to. That's what he does. He wears it and then just tear a piece off and eat it if he gets hungry. I'm pretty sure. I think I missed that the most about Texas is the steak. Nice. See, Donald should be in here to defend himself.
It's better that he's not. So we can
probably
keep shots at him.
Yeah, it's probably true. Probably true. He'd probably just, I don't know, regale us with the most recent trip to the bathroom anyway. That seems to be his, at least it used to be his favorite thing. But I'm really proud of the work. He's starting
to post more art now, which is great.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was about to say, I'm really proud of the work that he's been putting out. Like, he's killing it. He's kind of refocused, and I feel like he's kind of, settling into a groove. Some of this stuff in the bounciness of it, and the absurdity, kind of like this right here, reminds me of Scud, the Disposable Assassin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just the cartoony nature of it, the over the top. But yeah, I dig it. I dig it. What's up, TJ? Welcome. Thanks for coming to hang out.
Oh, bro.
Let's see. Donald DeLay steak, good for shelving and roofing. Yes, you could roof your house in a Donald DeLay cooked steak. That is accurate. So once you get your final orders for this, when are you looking to fulfill this thing? Around the same time as the Ace, or just well after?
We'll do it around the same time. This is going to be very limited. Like I said, I already have like supplies and stuff in hand for the Ace. So
what's up, gig?
That shouldn't be too much of an issue. It'll just be something else. I'll just have to set up an Ace pile and a Bloodbone pile and just, get that going to people.
And just crank it out.
Yeah, that's how it is, man.
Well, that's
the
cool.
good thing is like the campaign, it's a lot, but it's like I'm still at a manageable level. I haven't gone to like that next level where you're like, now I gotta, now I gotta dedicate my whole.
Holy shit! I've got to ship out 1,000 packages. Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. So hopefully one day we'll get there, but for now it's a more manageable. Right. So it only takes up like a space in the apartment. So. Yeah.
Well, that's good. It's manageable for you right now, you know, and that's how things build, man. Slowly but surely. And maybe by the time that it's getting to the point where you need to shift it out to somebody else to fulfill, you're making enough to offset that cost.
Yeah, actually, this new printer actually does offer a service for fulfillment, which is
really
another reason why I've kind of had them on my radar. So I'm kind of, like I said, I'm hoping things go well with them, because I would really kind of love to kind of transfer all my work to this new one. And
right.
Kind of have it be a one-stop shop where I can kind of get everything lined up, and then have them kind of be the ones to kind of take care of the super heavy lifting for me. And that would also give me more time for like other projects and stuff. Because right now, when I'm kind of in fulfillment mode, that's like 2-3 months where I'm just like really going to be just packing boxes and sending stuff. Like that's going to be it for me. So, if I have somebody doing that, then that gives me more time for other projects and other stuff. So,
yeah, I mean that's why we find people to do stuff like that for us, so you can focus on the creativity aspect, so you can create more. That it's a perpetual not a perpetual energy machine. It's a perpetual monetary machine. You have that passive income, and you just keep rolling forward, and it creates jobs for other people, so that they can, take care of the stuff that, it's not menial. It's just, it takes away from being the creative that, helped you get started to begin with. So I think it's a great idea to pay somebody else to do, as long as they are going to do it with the utmost quality and the same care that you would take if you were doing it yourself. If you're not going to do that, then it's not worth it.
That's why I kind of like, everything's like a test with me, just kind of like, let's have them do these orders. Let's see how they ship them out. Let's see how they package everything. And then we can kind of go from there. Because a lot of that stuff's kind of very telling, how much care they put into like the stuff that they send out kind of tells you kind of where they're at. So.
Absolutely. Past Master Dan says, someday Comixgater will have a storefront site where each creative team can be spotlighted. I mean, CG.net seems to be pretty close to that so far. They link to in-demand campaigns that people can literally go to and just order directly from. I think that's great. So, maybe someday. I mean, I would. The thing about most of our crowdfunding books is that they're limited run, right? They're limited print runs, and that's part of the charm of these campaigns. I mean, look at Brian Pulido, with his Lady Death campaigns. He does the prestige format, which has all the extras, all the accoutrements, all the goodies, and they have the big volunteers and stuff like that, right? And then after that, and after it's been fulfilled, he takes that story and he breaks it up into 2, and then he puts it into previews so the people in the comic shops can get it. You don't necessarily have to put it into previews because, you're not Polito. Nobody is. I say that because there are still people out there. So you get your product, you do your prestige format, do a different version for the comic shops or to sell on your own website, so people can still get a hold of your book. So we can have something like Past Master Dan suggests here, a storefront where people can get a hold of these books. You know, hell, go the route that Clint Stoker did and put your book out through Pete Samedi and Alterna. They've got a great network of shops that they sell to.
Yeah.
And Pete always puts out quality products. You know, there are ways to get this stuff out there into other people's hands that don't necessarily know about the crowdfunding. You know, crowdfunding is just another tool in the belt of the indie artist's arsenal. You know?
Yeah.
We still got the old methods of footwork, you know, putting foot to pavement. Get out there, call people, get your book in shops, you know. Talking to people in person instead of over the phone works a lot better. So I will say that. Yes, that's Bancroft's deal. At least as far as I know. Let's see.
No, man, the cool thing is, like, you know, there's people working on different things as we speak. So who knows what the future holds? Like, you know, what's going to be available. So just got to keep looking.
Absolutely. Listen to the wise Feline. Like, share, subscribe.
Yes.
I mean, she's backed up by Tank Ferret. I mean, you can't go wrong there. So,
that's right.
You know.
And after you do all that, hit that PayPal link, because you will want this very, very, very limited, awesome Ashcan. Amazing work by Donald. Just some of his best work. Just look at that. Look at that shine. Look at that.
Shiny cover. Shiny cover.
Incredible artwork. Show a little something here. Fully lettered. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh my God! Look at Donald is just—he's killing it, man. I'm really digging it.
You can feel
he's really
his punches. Yeah.
Looking at his stuff. He's really feeling comfortable in his style. You know what I mean? So I'm really, really happy with the way he's coming along like he's just starting. No, I'm really happy that he is finding a style that really works for him, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You know, it feels like he's really having a blast in the work that he's putting out. So
yeah, like I know he told me he was really getting into it when I was you know, giving him pages and stuff. So this is
that's really awesome.
A perfect match for like what he does. And like I said, I would love to do like a bigger issue with him and just kind of go even crazier. You know, just take the action, take the violence up another level.
Well, hopefully hopefully
characters there on the cover. Yeah.
Yeah, and with any luck, there will be enough interest in this to warrant hiring him to do it. And you know, maybe you can do this in concurrently with you know, Ace. You know,
yeah, for sure.
I mean, as a creative, we all know that we have more than just one idea. Generally, you know, got a multitude of ideas, universes spanning inside our heads, and to be able to bring another character out into the world and, you know, see how it does is always a blast. Take it easy, Fanta. Thanks for coming to hang out. I appreciate you being here. So what else do we need to know about Bloodbone?
Bloodbone.
Yeah. Like what else can we expect?
Touch on some of the story a little bit. You know, like I said, even though it's going to be more kind of action oriented, it's gonna, especially like the Ashcan, it's like full action and stuff. You know, I would like the ability, you know, if we do like a longer form to touch a little bit on his backstory and stuff. Like, my idea is kind of to compare this a little bit to Arrow, the idea of this guy kind of coming back to his hometown, seeing that it's been overrun by criminals, and then he's basically acquired this kind of new size that he's exhibited here, and he's kind of decides to use that to kind of clean up the city and just kind of touch a little bit on his past and stuff. I have some like cool ideas for kind of like touching on some of that, kind of making a little bit of a mystery piece, like, you know, kind of delving in about who this guy really is, while just kind of, you know, having him face all these kind of dangerous new foes, and kind of trying to figure out, you know, this criminal organization, touching into that. So I think there's a lot of room for a lot of different kind of things that you can do with this. So I'm excited for it. How people people digging that.
And like you said, doing something besides, spacefaring creatures and out in, spaceships and whatnot. You get to do something, like you said, street level, and change it up. I mean, you got to, like you said earlier, also writing something different, doing the different creative muscles, using the different creative muscles, different writing muscles. I mean, because just like doing exercises, you keep doing the same thing over and over again. Yeah, you'll get really strong in that one area, but I mean, you're going to be unbalanced. So it's good to write things that are, for lack of a better term, outside of one's comfort zone, or something that's different from what you normally work on.
Yeah, for sure.
Try to do that when I'm drawing things. I mean, I don't always succeed in getting outside my comfort zone, but I try. You gotta try different things.
Definitely.
I mean, this looks entertaining as hell, man. And this cover is fantastic. I dig the shit out of this. You gonna be doing any more work with this guy?
Like I said, all up to the public.
Right.
So, whatever they decide, that's kind of where you have to go.
I mean, hell, if Donald can't, has I don't know, has commitments and can't do the book. I mean, if he could do the book, I would totally read that. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Not that I wouldn't read it with Donald, because I mean, look at these damn pages. I know it's a different kind of energy, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The energy of this line work is a little more lighthearted than this is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it changes the tone significantly. And the logo definitely matches with Donald's style. I will say that. I'm very partial to this type of illustration and rendering.
I'd definitely love to have him do another cover for Volume 1 for sure.
Yeah. Them boots.
It's just Donald has little touches he likes to do. So.
Oh yeah. Did Donald design the character?
No, he actually designed by Joe Ball. He designed Bloodbone and the giant massive guy. And then
okay.
I sent it to Donald, and he put his own little twist on it.
Very cool.
Joe Ball actually designed the other 3 characters also that are on the cover.
Joe designed these?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, so.
Well, cool. Maybe we'll get to see those character designs in a future installment.
Yeah, you might even get to see Joe Ball draw a little something for Bloodbone.
That would be cool too. Mm. All depends on how much interest we got going on.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. Well, again, guys, go ahead and hit that PayPal link. Let Edwin know where he's sending the book to, whether you want 1 book or 2 books or a book and a shirt. All the way down here on the page, you can see the pricing structure. 1 copy is $20, 2 copies $35, saving money there. Logo shirt is $28, but if you get the shirt and the Ashcan, it's only $45. So you save some money there as well. And you save money, in shipping international. I mean, unfortunately, shipping international it is what it is. It's always expensive, but at least at least it's not more. Seriously, at least it's not more. So, all right, guys. Do you guys have any questions for Edwin before I go ahead and wrap this one up? I know Edwin's got to go to work here shortly, and I got to get ready for my trip. So,
that's right. Grind never stops.
That's right. Always gotta work, man. Always gotta
promote Bloodbone. I'll be on after I get out of work, and I think Belmont.
Hell yeah.
Bancroft later, so it's Sim tomorrow. So. That's the life, man. But it's good to have something new to promote. I've been pumping Ace for 8 months now, so even I get tired of my own voice after a while, you know.
Right.
It's
Well,
like,
it's nice to give you something new to talk about.
yeah.
You know. So
when I go back to like Ace, you know, I'll have been talking about Bloodbone somehow, so I'll be like, all right, now let's talk about Ace again. You know, let's get that energy.
Exactly.
Again, so good.
Hey, Phil. We're actually getting ready to wrap it up here, man. Yeah, I got to get on the road.
Yeah, let me just shout out Phil again. He helped me out big time yesterday. You know, I was supposed to do Jeremy's channel. He ran out of power. He had some sort of issue, so he wasn't able to stream. So I hit up Phil at the last second, and he was able to come up with a stream and help me launch it.
Nice.
So thank you, brother, for that. I very much appreciate it.
Nice, Phil. Way to be clutch, man. Nice. That's excellent. I mean, and you know, Phil kind of had a hand in making the name, so that's appropriate. You know, helps you launch.
All ties in. You know, it all comes together.
Yeah, it all works together. All works together. Absolutely. I want to thank the chat for coming to hang out. You guys are awesome. As Past Master Dan, Pasta Man says, stay beautiful, Comixgate. You're all awesome. Dig them indie comics, read what you love, and engage with what you love. I want to thank everybody for being here. Edwin, thanks for coming to hang out, man. And guys, you know
what this was.
We will see you later. Peace.
Peace.